So picture this. I'm crashing on my sister's couch with her boyfriend, working at his lakeside bar just to scrape together enough cash for college. To get away from it all, I've started this morning run habit by the lake. This isn't just any lake. It's famous for a whole flooded town at the bottom, a total magnet for scuba divers. One morning, I'm running along, lost in my own thoughts, when I see this dark shape float to the surface about 40 feet out. A dude. And he looks dead. Face up, eyes closed, just bobbing there. No one else is around. My first thought is, what kind of lunatic goes scuba diving alone at the crack of dawn? So, like the hero I am, I decide to save him. The movie version in my head was a glorious, slow-motion leap into the water. The reality? My bare feet hit the sharp rocks. I did this weird, painful dance, and then belly flopped into the lake. I'm wearing contacts, so I'm swimming blind and hard in his direction. When I finally open my eyes, he's just staring at me, like I've completely lost my mind. I gasp out, "Are you okay?" He pulls the regulator from his mouth and, with a look of pure confusion, says, "Yes." My brain just completely short-circuits. I'm treading water, the lake feels like it's 1,000,000 feet deep, and all I can think is, I gotta get out of here. As I turn to swim away, I yell over my shoulder, "I thought you needed saving," just to explain my utter stupidity. But as I pivot, I hear a throat clear from the other side. Another guy. Where did he come from? I let out this piercing scream that probably scared every fish in a 5-mile radius. And then they start laughing. Both of them. Suddenly, more heads pop up from the water all around me. I'm surrounded by divers, and I'm the morning's entertainment. The original guy, my so-called drowning victim, swims over and escorts me back to shore. It was way further than I thought, and I'm trying so hard to act cool while desperately gasping for air. The absurdity of it all hits me, and I start giggling. I tell him, "You're lucky you weren't actually dying, because I would have been useless." He just chuckles. Turns out, they're military cadets doing open water training exercises. I'd basically crashed their top-secret mission. His training for pre-dive school, which I later Googled and found out is basically combat diving. So here I am, standing on the shore in my sports bra and underwear in front of a squad of elite military divers. Trying to maintain some shred of dignity, I puff out my chest, march out of the water, and invite him and his crew for a beer at the bar later. Then, I shame-jogged back into the woods to find my clothes. Later that night, I'm at work, and my sister's boyfriend has already told everyone's story. The entire staff is giving me a hard time, but in a fun way. I'd actually posted the story on Reddit, and my coworkers are reading the comments and cracking up. The hours tick by, the dinner crowd leaves, and the late-night drinkers start to arrive. Still no sign of him. I'm starting to think he's not going to show. My Reddit friends were being super supportive, which was amazing, but I was preparing for disappointment. And then, he showed up. I'm pretty sure I turned into the most awkward person on the planet. He's even more handsome up close, he's funny, and he smells incredible. He brought one of his friends, who immediately hit it off with my coworker. My friends at the bar are relentlessly teasing us, almost calling him merman to his face. He's taking it all in stride, even defending me from their jokes. He has the same self-deprecating humor as me, and we just clicked. My friend even asked him about my ridiculous dragonfly underwear, and he just smirked at me. The whole thing felt right. We spent the rest of the night just talking and getting to know each other. It's been a few weeks since that day. The internet's nickname for him, the merman, has stuck, and yes, he is still very much in my life. He's more amazing than I could ever describe. It started with a completely ridiculous, embarrassing moment, but it turned into something magical. I guess the moral of the story is that sometimes the best things happen when you least expect them, even if it involves you making a complete fool of yourself in front of a group of military divers. I hope you all find your own amazing, funny, magical moments. Thanks for following along on my crazy adventure.